On September 5, 2024, I spent the afternoon in Norwood, Pennsylvania, along Amtrak's Northeast Corridor and CSX's Philadelphia subdivision. I began the day at Holmes, located at BAK 8.7 on the Philadelphia subdivision, grabbing CSX Manifest train M410 on its way to Selkirk, New York from Waycross, Georgia, with a pair of GEs for power. After the M410, I headed over to SEPTA's Norwood station along Amtrak's Northeast Corridor and spent the majority of the afternoon there. The first train through would be Amtrak 91, the Silver Star, racing its way south toward Miami, Florida, with an ACS 64 on the pit. Ten minutes later, Northeast Regional number 84 races its way north on its way to New York from Norfolk, Virginia. Shortly after the Amtrak 84 pass, SEPTA train 5215 arrives for its Norwood station stop with a quartet of Silverliner 4s on its way to Wilmington, Delaware, with Amtrak Northeast Regional number 119 following closely behind on the way to Washington, D.C. About 15 minutes later, Amtrak Northeast Regional number 125 from Springfield, Massachusetts races its way south with an ACS 64 on the point. Next up was Amtrak Acela Express train 2117, roaring its way south to D.C. from New York, New York. 30 minutes later, Amtrak Northeast Regional number 131 races south with a pair of ACS 64s on both ends on their way to DC. Just after 2 p.m., Amtrak Northeast Regional number 134 races past the incoming SEPTA train 5217 as they arrive for their station stop. Train 5217 also featured the Conroe Heritage Silverliner Fluid. Less than 20 minutes later, Amtrak Acela Express train number 2159 in Boston, Massachusetts races its way south to DC. Mere minutes later, Amtrak Regional 171 flies south on its way to Roanoke, Virginia from Boston, Massachusetts. Shortly after 2:30 p.m., Amtrak Acela Express train 2166 roars northbound on its way to Boston, Massachusetts. Just before 3 o'clock, SEPTA train 2518 arrives for its Norwood station stop with a quartet of Silverliner 4s on its way north to Doylestown, Pennsylvania. About 4 minutes later, southbound SEPTA train 3219 arrives for its Norwood station stop with another Silverliner 4 quartet on its way to Newark, Delaware from Temple University. Amtrak Northeast Regional number 184 races north with an ACS 64 on its way to Boston, Massachusetts from Washington, D.C. The next train through was Northeast Regional number 133, roaring their way south on the way to DC with a pair of ACS 64s on both ends. Just after 3:30, a meet between two Acela Express trains, 2168 and 2121, on their way to Boston, Massachusetts and Washington, D.C. Hearing the train calling signals, I headed back over to the Philadelphia subdivision at Holmes before heading home and awaited the arrival of CSX Manifest Train M301 with one of CSX's new heritage units on point on their way to Rocky Mount, North Carolina. CSX ES44 number 1869, the Chesapeake in Ohio, on point of M301, glides across the crossing.